to ask, or should I just...
I'll say, how is this community different from a traditional refugee population?
One of the big challenges that we've had here is the fact that it's an urban refugee context, which means there aren't camps, there aren't delineated camps, there's no real separation between the refugees, the asylum seekers, and the host population. It means that one cannot properly do assessments, one is not sure of the totality of needs that exist out there, and also what coping mechanisms are working and which ones aren't. The whole issue is made even more complicated by the fact that most of the Iraqis in Jordan do not have legal status. Due to their not having legal status, there's a great deal of anxiety, a great deal of fear as to, let's say, the certainty of their stay, being allowed to stay. They don't have residency. That's the key aspect that legal status could give them. The other key aspect is that they would probably have more access to formal livelihoods, to jobs, were they to have legal status. As they don't have legal status, many of them try to stay under the radar screen, don't like to show themselves. So we are not completely certain of what the total population is. We know those people that are registered with us. We know those people that we are assisting, some of whom who are not registered with us, through NGOs, through implementing partners. The government has opened up public schools to them. The governmental public health facilities, primary health care, are also open to Iraqis. Whether they're being used to the extent they should or not is still a question because of this issue of legal status and how that impacts on the psyche, in a sense, of an Iraqi that is living in Jordan at this time.
In the absence of access to formal livelihoods, how are you finding the population is dealing with paying their rent, getting food on the table?
I mean, those are the key issues, paying rent, supporting their families. One of the things that we're finding is that more and more those people that are receiving assistance from us are becoming quite dependent on it, even if it may be inadequate given the rise in living costs that has happened over the last while. The other aspect of it is basically working illegally. I think quite a few people, estimates are, the FAFO study said up to 1 in 5, 20% of the adult population of Iraqis is working illegally over here. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but yes, certainly a lot are. What we hear from them is that they're subject to a great deal of exploitation since it is illegal. And that leads to other sorts of protection problems.
Thank you.